So there was a time when I was really thinking about my specific person a lot. We were in separation, or even when we were at the beginning of being together, and I was imagining him saying certain things to me. And in my mind, it was like, I really want him to say, you know, I only want to be with you. You're the only person for me. You're my world. I'm so happy that we got together. I don't know what I was doing all of that time that we were apart. What was I thinking? Just a whole entire list of stuff that I really wanted to hear him say. And the thing is that as I worked on my self-love, and as I worked on just me feeling good about me, the desire to hear those things became less. And that can be quite confusing in this process, because you feel like you're detaching, and that can feel like, oh, do I even love this person? Do I want this person? And it's not like that. It's more that you're just coming into your own more. You're starting to really love yourself more, and therefore it's the overspill of that love that you give to that person, and you don't need to hear those things so much. And the interesting thing is that he did say all of those things. He said literally every single one of the things that I wrote down on the list. He says, you're my world. I'm so glad that we're together. I can't believe what I was doing before. Literally, I could write an entire list of all the things that I'd written down and things that I'd wanted him to say and things that he then said. But the thing is, it wasn't this big euphoric, oh my God, I'm so over the moon to hear you say those things. It just wasn't like that, because by the time that he said them, I worked on myself so much that I kind of felt like, yeah, it really makes sense that you're saying that. You know, it aligns with how I'm feeling about myself. So it's not this, you know, enormous lacking part of myself that I'm getting that need met from someone else anymore. It's actually just him saying things that make me feel like, yeah, that's nice, and it makes sense to me. And I looked back and I thought, wow, I really was in a place where I really needed to hear him say those things. But now I'm not, and it just happens very easily and naturally. So I think I got there through working on my self-love and working on really prioritizing me and my connection with myself. Okay, my connection with myself is all I've got for the rest of my life. So I prioritize that. I prioritize doing things for me that I enjoy, and, you know, feeling like I was worthy of the relationship and the connection and the love that I wanted to experience. Feeling like I really loved myself, basically, not in an ego-y way. This is the thing with self-love. It's not an ego-y thing. It's not the bad bitch energy, right? Because that is temporary. You might feel like that for like 10 minutes or like an hour or maybe a day at most, but then usually people, you know, move out of that I'm all that, I'm everything, blah blah blah, all of this stuff, and I'm the queen of the universe, and then they realize that actually they can't sustain that kind of ego talk all the time, and actually you want to get to a more grounded place where you don't need that. You just don't need that type of conversation with yourself. You just really love and accept all your feelings. You feel good about where you are, you're calm, and that's sustainable. And it's more sustainable. So I got to that kind of place for the most part, and I'll be really real with you. Actually, when me and my partner got together, I was really anxious. And in fact, it's one of my chapters in my new book, How I Manifested My Specific Person, which isn't out yet, but it will be. You know, one of the chapters is all about when we first got together and we were officially definitely together. This is the time we're really giving it a go. We're still together now, but at the beginning, just the anxiety was just, I was still resolving so much. He was triggering me so much. So I can't say that I was like really calm all the time, but I had a definite foundation of self-respect and self-love that really carried me through difficult moments in our connection, right, in our relationship. So I had that, and so it actually felt a lot more natural and easy for me to hear those things. But the interesting thing is, it's like when I got what I wanted, when I heard the words that I wanted him to say, it wasn't the thing that I thought it was going to be. It wasn't, you know, all of my world makes sense and my needs are all met and yay, I've heard these things now. Because as soon as they've been said, it's like, well, now what? You know, so then if you don't have those needs met within yourself, you then go, well, now I want him to say this, and now I want him to do this, and now I want him to buy me flowers, and now I want him to, you're constantly looking at this person, outsourcing that sense of love. If you don't have that feeling that is looking to be resolved within yourself, you see. So this need for wanting to hear someone say certain things and to, do certain things for you, just ask yourself, am I wanting this thing because there's a feeling within me that is lacking? And am I outsourcing my sense of self-love? Am I doing that? Because if I'm doing that, when I get those words, they're going to be a temporary high that's going to crash again. And I've got to learn something more sustainable. So this is where deep self-love comes in. Okay, this is where learning to be and embody and love yourself and really actually focus on you and your life and happiness for you, sustainable happiness for you, it comes in, and it's so important. So ask yourself these questions and trust that actually, yeah, it's possible. Yes, you can hear someone say certain things. Yes, you can write things down and then you can hear them in your reality. But the most important thing is that you're going to enjoy hearing those things, and that you're not going to be consistently reaching for more, because that gets tiring and it gets exhausting. It's actually not sustainable in a relationship. So we've got to really learn to love ourselves. So I've just released a manual on how to love yourself. It's called the SelfLove Manual, and it's a 30-page document which is all the things that I'd wish I'd had all in one place, because there's so much information about self-love on the internet, isn't there? And I've kind of just put everything that meant a lot to me, everything that made sense to me, everything that really helped me learn to actually love and embody loving myself into this manual called the SelfLove Manual. And it's $9.99 and you can get it on my website, but you can get it for free when you sign up to Love Embodied, which is my new 2-week program, which is starting on the 31st of January and ending on Valentine's Day. And in these 2 weeks, we're going to be doing embodiment practices to embody the love that we're seeking, to be the love that we're seeking. Okay, and we're going to have a two-hour workshop where we're going to be diving deeper into this, and you can ask me any questions about manifesting a relationship, love, specific person, manifesting anything actually, but this program is really focused on love. Okay, so it's going to be a really beautiful 2 weeks, and if you'd like to know any more about that, I'm going to put the link in the description below. You can ask me, you can email me, but you can find all the information on the website and book your space. There are limited spaces on this program, so if you'd like to sign up, you can follow the link below. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.